Hi! Okay, so this is our very first video on how to make something, one of my DIY projects. Today we're talking about making hanging candle holders, and the first step is going to be taking a base, which comes in the form of this pre-cut circular wooden shape that I bought at a craft store, Michael's. And we're going to use some drill bits to drill holes with our handy drill. Okay, so let's get set up. So next what we're going to do is mark holes for on our little base to drill holes. I used a 7/64 drill bit here. Okay, so we're all set and left with our 4 holes. Double check now that our twine, and now we're all set. It's ready for spray painting now. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and spray paint. I chose a metallic gold, and of course handy spray paint gun, keep everything even. Always spray a little to the side first. And then let it dry. And then once that side's dry, you can flip it over and paint the other side, and you're good to go. And that's it. Now that we've gone ahead and spray painted and it's dried, we can tie on the pieces of twine that are going to hold our candle holders. So go ahead and tie on 4 pieces, and then we can glue the holder. I went ahead and used Gorilla Glue. It works for glass and wood, and just kind of my go-to. Okay, now with Gorilla Glue, it will kind of expand, so you don't need a ton, but you're going to have to let it dry for at least 1 to 2 hours. So go ahead and set them aside once you've glued, and I went ahead and did one yesterday so that we can see how it works. And it's all completely stable. I wanted to glue the bases on just because you never know if, even though there's 4 pieces of string, it could still sort of slip loose. So now it's definitely secure when we have our candle in it. Next, what we're going to do is create a sort of loop for the twine to hang on either the chain or even more twine if you wanted to for them to hang together. So just pull up on all strings and make sure that the holder's sitting balanced. Okay. And then you're going to take it and create a small loop like that. And then take a separate piece of twine and tie a knot at the base here. Just pull it really tight. Might want to just go ahead and do a double knot. Then you'll take that separate piece of twine wrap it around to cover up the knot and cover up the excess twine. And you're going to tie it off and end up with something like this. So that the last thing before we actually hang our holders up together on a chain is to add some decorative filling. I happen to have these turquoise marbles. And then add your tea light. And they're all ready to get hung together, and I'm actually going to put mine up on my patio, so here we go. And now we have our finished project, all 3 pieces hung up by our twine and then some chain. And I really hope you had fun watching and seeing my very first DIY video. More to come. Thanks.